Hey, what's up, everyone? So this is going to be a Protoss versus Zerg. That's a Zerg. I'm the Protoss. So this is going to be a kind of a long game, 41 minutes. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more watchable by fast forwarding it a little bit. So yeah, I know people don't like to watch more than usually like 23 minutes. Then people like start to get bored. So I'm gonna watch the game from my point of view after about 3 minutes in or something. So I'm making a gateway to start. In the beginning, really nothing happens for the first minute. I'm building a kind of a little bit of a wall here because I want two bases for like two bases. Yeah, everybody does the same thing. That's like not that's pretty good. Like if I just wanted to wall off right here and just put up like a zealot right there and put him on hold. Not too good because then I'm gonna have to get down here eventually. And he's gonna have a whole bunch of bugs all over the place. And you see he already fast expanded. But I'm gonna go back to, I'm just gonna watch it from now on from my point of view. And I haven't even scouted him, which was really dumb. Actually it's not dumb because I was waiting for my first zealot to scout. So the zealot is running around looking for a space. There's my second zealot. Second zealot going. He's on hold right now. Hold means I'm not holding the time. I mean holding the position. Well, he's not gonna move. Like say if a bug comes over here, he's not gonna run after the bug or the Zerglin or Zerg, whatever you want to call it. And I'm trying to get that Overlord, but I was struggling to because it was just went over the lava pit and I couldn't get him. So my Zealot down here is like, where the hell is he? Where the hell is he? And I got it waypointed all over, so he's going to be running all over the place. So I'm going to get my second Nexus, since I noticed like a little bit of space between us. I'm not too worried about spending $400 for a second Nexus now, because I'm going to basically need it right now. And he already has a second expansion, which we've seen. So I got two Zealots here blocking it off, and I got I'm usually it's good to make one sentry because in the beginning of the game to get his energy level to 100%. Well, to 200. 100% of 200 is 200. So I'm gonna get some stuff all over here. I'm making another gateway. See, it's almost kind of like a second wall. Because if he tries to bail and bust. I got a bigger wall, not just a skinny wall. And he hasn't even really came at me yet, so I know he's not rushing. Maybe he's going for a third base early. So like, if he's not rushing, if the Zerg doesn't rush you, even if you have 2 or 3 units, you gotta attack that Zerg because he's gonna have drones all over the place, and it might just be easy picking. Sometimes it is easy picking. I'm trying to fast forward a little bit. Okay, now see, I see a Overlord right there. Now I see a freaking Zerglin right here. I'm like, yee! Get off of me. They slow down when you get off of the slime, but the slime makes them run faster. Now he's got a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm like, okay, yeah, he does have an army by now. I know he is at least. And my Stalker is in trouble. Could I kill this Overlord? Like, I don't think so. I was gonna try to scoot and shoot him down. But now my so I lost 2 units. That wasn't good actually. It'd be better just to lose 1. But I didn't know though, so I mean I had to do some. At least I'm trying, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna just see if he's gonna catch him or not. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting away. Oh my god, I'm like we'll like run it at exactly the same speed, but I'm getting away. Oh, why did I stop right there? What the frig? Oh, I lived. My Stalker lived right there. Now I got a robot facility. Now I put up the shield. He's got a lot of stuff, and I'm just starting to almost get my my gateways up. Now the robot's actually tanking some hits right now. I shouldn't move him back when he gets into the red, but I didn't. I was actually more worried about getting this upgrade right here, and I just did. So I'm gonna get more robots. And I got the shield up right there. I know it actually held him up. That looked scary for a minute. That actually looked like I was in trouble, but I actually held him off, which is good. He got a pylon, but a big deal. But the fact that he got that, I was actually thinking Zerglin's gonna run in right here, and there's a couple of Zerglings right there. He's not making too. He's not going too heavy with the Zerglings. He's making mostly roaches. And I gotta be careful. No reason to use it. Oh, I lost my See, I'm not really that good at this, honestly. I should have moved my my sentry back right there. I know that was really dumb, but I'm just really out of practice at this game, so. And as you see, I got the warp gates up at least, so at least I'm holding out. Yeah, actually, it's really not as easy as it looks because look, you can't really see if they're low health because they're just like that. If you click them, then you can see the health and shield. The top one's the shield, the bottom one's the health. The blue one's the shield, and the green one's the health. So I'm just making a whole bunch of robots facilities. I usually make a warp observer first, but since he's rushing me, I gotta make robots, and the robots actually did hold their own as you've seen. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I got in my mothership core. See what I got over here. I'm starting to make more pylons, blah blah blah. Yeah, starting to get a little bit later to the game, or oh, there he attacked me. So I got the robots in the front, which is good. You got one robot, big deal. But the robots are good versus just cockroaches. They're pretty much smacking them up right now. So you see that cockroach blood? It's gross. No, I'm like, I won that fight, so I might as well attack him. Why would I not want to attack him? I'm right, like, okay, so I'm bringing a mothership core, so just in case of an emergency, I could use a mothership recall. Ugh, look at him pop. Yeah, so I got stalkers, and I actually oops, what happened right there? I actually need probably some zealots mixed in there. Why is he sending all the overlords here? He probably clicked a couple overlords when he was really pointing his cockroaches. I'm keeping it in my view more because I want you guys to see what happened. So I'm like, okay, a freaking third or fourth free overlord? What the hell? Was that even a fifth? I don't know. And I'm warping over here. So I'm gonna collect these guys over here and make them come. So I'm like, I don't have those over. I'm like, another overload. This guy is getting wrecked, right? Yeah, but he's got a big army, so he lost a lot of overloads. But it looks like he could just freaking. I'm like, dude, I'm losing this fight. Gotta get out of here. I gotta run. I was like, mothership. Wait. Oh, I didn't run. I thought I thought I was trying to recall right there. I don't know. And you know, these Hydralisks are a little bit ridiculous. Because the damage they do is just so much. They don't got a lot of armor, but if you got a lot of them, they're kind of like Mirage tanks and Red Alert 2. They do tons and tons of damage, but they don't got a lot of armor, but it doesn't really matter they don't have a lot of armor because they just... And they also fire at the air, too. So, I mean, comparing them to Mirage tanks, not really good comparison. But, I mean, yeah, they freaking, they fucking chug at you. They're not good versus the highest technology units. They're not good versus stores. And they're not good versus, siege tanks, obviously. They get smashed versus siege tanks, but they're good versus, like, all, like, tier 2 units. Like these things. Now, like I got these robots are really very, very helpful. I gotta get some more robots. And I'm starting to... As soon as this cockroaches start to die, then I'm gonna, like... I got them outnumbered right there. And those robots are very good. I got one... By the way, I don't want to fight the Hydralisk alone. Those Hydralisks are the brown ones, by the way, if you guys don't know. And the roaches are like the brownish black, whatever. Black ones are brown, I don't know. So, the black ones are the roaches. So here we go. We're gonna attack. I'm like, okay. I got a lot of overlords when I attacked him that last time. You know what I think he was doing? He might have been making the overlords go, so he was just gonna start creeping on it on the whole map. He was gonna start taking a shit on the whole map basically. That's what they do to overlords. They take a crap, and that's a special ability. I'm not making it up. They crap. I'm not making it up. People that play this game are like, I know that. I'm so used to it that it doesn't even amuse me anymore. Yeah, they crap and they squirt out blood. So they're gonna crap themselves to death, or they're gonna just get shot and guts and stuff, you know. So like, I was trying to get a split on here. I was like, okay, I'm gonna look. He's not gonna expect that. I'm like, oh, he actually was well prepared for that white way, and I barely saved it. He was prepared. Like, oh, and I stopped a second too late. I know these overlords on top actually absorbed in some of the stalker bullets, and overseers. I'm gonna say the overseers. They seem like they got more armors, and it just kind of seems like it, even though they got the same HP. I don't know. And like he's just got so much stuff. And now like wow, he is really chugging. He's got the queen in there, and now I really don't like when they bring the overlords up, because even if they lose a couple overlords, it doesn't really matter because it's gonna make the army win, and they absorb a lot of bullets. I don't like fighting those overlords like that. I'm like, and then he brought his army back, so I was like, oh, he want to throw a split at me? I'm 4 versus 2. Okay, I'll take that. And he actually got an overlord slash overseer upgrade, so he's moving super fast. Okay, I gotta fast forward a little bit to try to make this video under 40 minutes. So I'm making more robots, trying to escort my probes over here to this new nexus. I notice I've got fresh pylons, fresh base defenses, fresh photon cannons. I didn't know where the hell he was, so I just wanted to escort down. And with the photon cannons, you know, they'll hold him off for a minute for me to get my army there if he does sneak. Oh, speaking of army, he saw it right away. Wow. Friggin' pest. So I want to kill this whole army right now, basically, and I want to make sure this Hydralisk can't hit my void race too much. A little bit won't kill him, but they just kind of like won't kill them all at least. Well, he's got a lot of Hydralisk. As soon as the roaches go, then he basically loses his armor. But he did kill my Nexus, but in exchange for losing a few units. Now I'm warping in. If you can see right there, I'm warping in. Oh, I got my photon cannon coming up. Yeah, I'm warping in some crap right here, and that looks like the void waves are really doing well. Okay, I won that fight, but I lost my nexus, so I just gotta simply make a new nexus. And that really actually did hurt my money supply because I got a long distance mine now. I'm just fast forwarding through the parts where I'm not in the battle, guys. Just so in case you're wondering, I'm not just like randomly doing it. So I gotta this gold is actually extra rich mineral field. It gives you more stuff. Yeah, he attacked the Nexus right away. It's almost like if he had a spy on there. A spy is basically the things that the overlords poop out. They actually poop out like a guy that's disguised as your guys. It's disguised as a zealot, and like it's basically a spy. So I don't know if he had a spy on it. They can't infiltrate your buildings like in Riddler 2 or anything like that, and they just basically look at your stuff and freak you out and kind of creep you out and stuff, you know. Okay, I'm going in for another attack. I'm winning. It seems like I'm winning some of the fights, but I'm losing some of the fights. But when I do attack, I'm tending to find overlords and find nice things like overloads and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep trying to attack, and one of these times I'm gonna have enough. This time I actually have three air units. I was gonna say airplanes for the void rays. I'm not used to freaking casting on StarCraft 2, man. Look at that slime though. It looks kind of cool, right? It looks kind of like oily, like biological stuff, kind of. And these overloads are so fast. Yeah, actually, if I only had like 1 or 2 starkers, I probably could have ran because of the speed. So what am I doing right here? I think I'm warping right here. That's why I stopped for a second, and now I'm going to attack. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look for some attack. I wish I don't have my absorber. I'm trying to get my absorber over here. See, there they are, so I could blow up some of this creep or like shoot some of the creep. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look if he's on this gold. If he doesn't have this gold right now, he's gonna have less money. I'm like, okay, there he is. Cause you gotta kind of expect things. I'm like, okay, free hatchery, but I'm like, I'm not gonna shoot at that. He's got all this crap. Man, he is really piling on those Hydralisks, guys. This is a good player. And I'm like, man, this is hard. And look at this Hydralisk are shooting my. Oh, why did I move back right there? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, what the hell? What the hell was I doing right there? I don't know. What the hell was I doing right there? Oh, I for some reason I think I was firing at the overlords. Oh, I know I would have lost this, but I wouldn't have lost that bad. You know what happened is overlords are actually absorbing the hits. They drive over. It's almost kind of like dogs in Rattler 2. I swear to God. But they're like freaky, and they like make the Starker shoot at them. And they're inexpensive too. Hydro, they cost no Vespene gas, just minerals. And you could just pop out like 10 of them if you lose a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I lost that fight. I screwed up. That was kind of bad. But what was happening? I'm trying to run these Stalkers away. I was trying to move away from those overlords or just reposition, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna shoot at the overlords, like, and then move back, shoot the overlords, and I'm like, oh, then it all happened in a few seconds, so it's not like I had a lot of time to think about it, you know. Looking back at it now, it looks dumb, but yeah, bring this crap over here. Oh, he brought 3 miners by accident, 3 drones. Okay, so I think I have enough maybe to hold him off right here. If I Oh, he's attacking a Nexus again, it looks like. But that's actually a bad idea, because like I'm warping in right there. Is he gonna get the Nexus or not? I don't know. So my robots are so good versus Hydralisks. But it's hard to get a lot of robots though. They're called Immortals. That's the real name. Not robots, but they are robots, you just call them robots. Yeah, they're really very good versus Roaches and Hydralisk, but hard to get a lot, as I said. Stalkers are easier to get a lot of. Okay, he was shooting at my base. I should have, even though I did use the base defense. Look at my money now. That really hurt my money. I'm not getting more money now. So it still looks pretty close. Okay, that's actually like really important. Like I didn't get a base down here, but he got my base down here. I got this one probe here, but I don't have enough money to. And it's kind of annoying. If you're in the middle of a battle, it's really annoying trying to make your probes go in this. It makes your probes go into warp observer, warp prison, and try to fight. And I'm actually starting to attack right here. So I'm looking for the waiting for my absorber to come. Here it is. But accidentally let him go. No. I got blink now, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I got blink now. So I can blink around if anything happens. Like, okay, free overlords are taken. Oh, my freaking mothership core do not want to lose that. Those Hydralisks are tough, man. And there's Roaches too. The Roaches are like armor. The Roaches are like a little more armor, but the Hydralisks do more damage. And I think he had a little bit more, so I guess I was just backing off. I don't know. I get in this darn. Yeah, it's really just long distance mining is really inefficient. But actually, they were long distance mining to here a minute ago, but now that I didn't show it, actually, you guys probably didn't see it. But now I'm like, it's actually better just to get the blue and mine right here, and I see that. Huh. Maybe I should have just fought him right there, even though I was like pretty much he was slightly ahead of me. Okay, now this is where it gets tough. I just blinked away. These SOBs right there here. You can't see where they're coming from. They're underground. I could see if I get this observer up there. But I want to sneak around here and try to kill him. That was actually really dumb, right? I was doing right there. I should have clicked them all and brought them right. I'm about to in a minute. Now I want to show the fight over here. He's really got a lot of hydraulics, and he's got a couple. And look, they could fire uphill. I did not know that. I thought Predator 2, you could fire like up a ramp like this, but you can't fire like down uphill with most tanks like that. I mean, it depends. It depends what unit, but I mean, yeah. A lot of tanks can't fire uphill. And I was actually smacking his drones up a little bit. And I want to blink a couple down there, and I actually realized like what I was doing. So I was like, okay, I clicked on there, and at the same time, a lot's happening at once. Remember, so I'm not just like doing one thing at one time. So I'm like, okay, I lost two. That's the reason why I only blinked down 2 or 3 stalkers, just in case he comes up with something. I'm like, okay, maybe I can sneak up on this. Oh, I got it. But I'm killing so many freaking overlords. He's just going out like going crazy. But he's just making more and more and more. He's a freaking insect. Annoying people are kind of like insects. So okay, like these hydralisks are so freaking tough. My God, they are so there are just so many of them. Look, he's on the right side of me too. Eesh. I saved one at least. So I'm mining. Oh, I'm back to work now. Okay, but the major problem is there's underground bugs over here that are coming. I don't know where they are, but I know they're coming back. They're not dead. So my money's starting to go back up. He's got 2,000. I got less. If I could keep my money supply up and then eventually get this base going, I'm starting to make some mining over here. I could make a comeback. He's reproducing so much. It's really hard versus a Zerg. I see that overlord right there. I need to kill that darn thing. Oops. I killed it right there. So I got the money right here. I gotta bring these guys in the gold because this gold's about to run out in like a few minutes to here. But as I said, I think I lost my warp prism thingy. And it's just annoying transporting a whole bunch of guys like 3 or 4 times. I don't know. Because when there's like freaking hydralisks about to wreck your base, it's hard to do. And here they come. I want to take a peek actually right here. See, there they are. They're called swarm hosts. But this is what I see in my point of view. I see nothing. I think they're kind of overpowered, honestly. That's why I like Wings of Liberty, and they die after like 20 seconds or something. That's why I like Wings of Liberty better. These new units, not that this game is new or anything. It's what this game like 4 years old or something by now, or 5 years old by now. I don't know, something like that. I don't even know. I have no idea. It's been around for a few years though. So I blinked away. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go look for these swarm hosts. I'm like, oh, he's got hydralisks too. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, it's starting to get too hard now. Son SOB, and I cannot find. I'm trying to get a swarm host. If we could get all the swarm hosts, I could get back into it. And look at my money now. It's starting to look good now because I'm on here. I only got 1 probe up there. I gotta not be so lazy with transporting. I lost a warp prism. I should have brought all these guys in there. Cause it's hard. The only way you could get here is with mutalisks or something. Or not actually. There's a couple ways to get there, but if he doesn't have the technology, he can't do it. There's my warp prism. I probably pressed F2 to get him there. And these swarm hosts, man, they were so overpowered. I don't know what I don't. Yeah, I'm not noob at this game, but I mean I don't have a super lot of experience dealing with these guys, and they're really freaking hard. And look, they pop after 20 seconds. Now we're like, Overlord. Now he's got a lot of Hydralists, so I'm in trouble. Ah, look how many Hydralists he's got. He's like a freaking. He's like a freaking thorn. Do you think they shoot like throwing things at you? It's called needle spines. Nah, I was trying to make that base defense go off, the photon overcharge, but I actually couldn't click it fast enough because I was they killed my mothership core fast, and I thought, now I got all these probes that aren't gonna be mine, and now this is bad. When I lost this base, it put me behind, and I almost caught up. Now I'm losing this base. I'm starting to get screwed, actually, guys. This is looking bad. I could get these probes over here somehow. It'd be nice. Ew. Now I can see him now. See, I got 2 absorbers. See, right here, right here. My name's Marcus, by the way, in case you're wondering. I just used my... your account name's not the same. You name yourself whatever you want in this game. I just named myself my real name. These swarm hosts, how many does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13. Yeah, and these things, man, they could keep coming and coming. Even if they get blown up by those photon cannons, if they're doing that much damage, the next time they come, they're gonna kill it. I don't know. See, any overseers on it, he can't shoot these absorbers you got. I'm trying to get some air defense. Where's my airport? Stargate, here it is. But I don't know how to freaking deal with these. Yeah, these things are overpowered, guys. I'm gonna start playing Wings of Liberty again. I swear. I swear, these things are overpowered. Like, if they get like a whole bunch of them, like anytime, if they have like 5 or 6, like say like they have 7, it's really hard to kill 7. Like, if they have like 3 or 4 or 5, it's a little bit of effort. But I mean, when they get like 13 of them or something, you can't do anything. Yeah, I'm about to die, guys. And look, they just keep coming and coming. They pop after 20 seconds. They only, because some bugs, they don't live long. I'm trying to get the space up. And actually, since I had more money, I wanted to make more gateways. But actually, that was a bad idea because my money is not going to be sustained. And he's got Hydralisks too. This is bad. Yeah, I mean, if I would have kept this base to the right here, I would have had a chance. But it looks like I'm starting to lose now. If you haven't figured that out yet. Now I'm long distance mining again. I really don't have any choice. When you're long distance mining, that usually means you're losing. I got some miners up here though. These guys are safe. I got a photon overcharge. I was actually worried about making a nexus right here. That's probably why I didn't photon overcharge. I was looking at something else. Like these things are freaking. They're like locusts. They're like some kind of freaking freaky insects. They're like they're like just things like when you lift up a rock that you see that they like go into like a ball. They're like, I don't know. When you were a kid, you used to see them all the time. Yeah, so it's not going good for me now. Now it's just basically turning into a massacre, and I'm just getting the crap kicked out of me. And now they're starting to Swarmhurst are starting to invade my base over here. So I'm trying to blink away, and then I'm trying to maneuver so I could find the Swarmhurst. Yeah, when there's too many of them. I mean, even if he had more units than me, I could make an army, lose the fight, and then remake an army, and then kill, and then like at least break even or better. But when these things start coming off, and he has the Hydralisk to protect him from the Void Rays, not much you could do. So I'm desperately trying to get this Void Rays out. Yeah, now I'm like, okay, I gotta do a little bit of a split. A tank split. I was joking. A stalker split. So I gotta grab these I was like, ooh, I found some, yay! But then I was like, oh, he's like not too far away. Ah! So what's happening? These locusts and freaking the locusts come out of the swarm host. If you don't know, let's just watch it. Actually, I'll show you guys. They're right here, and they just crap out a whole bunch of things. You can see the rally points if you click on it. It lets you see that in observer mode. And when they get here, they wreck everything. And when there's a whole bunch of them right there, you can't get to them with like some type of air defense or like stalkers and like get right on top of them. And you need air defense. I mean air or ground units. Usually air works better because they kill anything on the ground instantly. And you need an observer. And usually if he has an oversee over there so no observer could get there, Hydralisks overpowered as hell. And if you're gonna tell me this isn't overpowered, I mean they're freaking. Yeah, I mean this was a good game though. It was pretty close until the swarm host got my base. And losing this key base right here and this key base right there is the reason why I lost. Now since I'm losing, let's just look at his base. This is his main base. It's fully upgraded. He's got he doesn't even have he doesn't have melee upgrades yet. What? Grand thing, yeah. He has one of the Hydralisk upgrades. And I was asking his unit count. I was just about to quit. I was like, if he has like a super amount of unit count, like I'm just gonna quit right away. And look at this, a whole bunch of Hydralisk. Nothing I could do. I was gonna try to survive. I mean, I usually try to survive, but look, he's got a base here, base here, base here. But this wouldn't have mattered. If I would have had the whole entire top half of the map, it would have kept going and going and going. Look at all these things. So yeah, I lost the game. Good game, guys. And I'm gonna quit in 1 minute. Good game. Thanks for watching.